Hello everyone, how are you? Happy morning, Wednesday morning. I should say Wisdom Drop Wednesday morning. If you saw from my new Instagram and my post today, started something new. So every Wednesday I hop on and I'll have a post, but it will be a wisdom drop from the beautiful knowledge that I carry. And when you say hello, or when you join, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from, who's joining. I always love knowing that. And if you're watching the replay, #replay. Yeah, the Wisdom Drop Wednesdays that I just started will be like in the form of poetry. It could be a video. It could be old content. Yeah, it's just going to be something beautiful that I wanted to share with each of you. So, starting from there, if you don't know me, my name is Colleen Gallagher. I'm super excited to be present here with you. Tanya, I see that you're on. How are you? I hope you're so well, my sweet angel. You're in South Africa, right? And so today I just wanted to come on and offer a short video for Colleen of what is truth and how to really lessen or decrease the stress that you may be feeling about finances. So let's go into the first part of truth. And so for those of you who don't know who are watching this, I am hosting a free virtual happy hour Thursday, April 9th on Zoom. So if you're watching this video and there's a lot that I'm going to share here, yet if you want to go deeper into this, definitely attend that Zoom tomorrow. Just comment below happy hour and I'll message you the details. Let's talk about this. So what is truth? There's so much happening in the world right now. I feel like every time I look at anything, there's something new amazing that happens and there's something new kind of tragic that happens. And so I want to kind of talk about that for a moment. Every time an event, a word is spoken, a relationship is birthed, a relationship is ended, a business is birthed, a business fails, all these things, right? There's a bunch of ways to look at it, right? There's a way to look at it as this business failed. That's truth. We didn't have enough money to whatever, so the business is closed. Or there's a way to look at it of the truth could be, you know what? Hey, Forrest, how are you? There could be a way to look at it that we didn't have enough money in the business and we closed the business, yet we have this great new opportunity. We learned so much. We have this new momentum. We have this newfound infrastructure. We have these newfound values and a newfound mission statement that under the business that whatever we used to have or the business I was part of, it was never going to work. And so look at that same event, that same thing can have two truths. One truth isn't wrong. The business did quote unquote fail. At the same time, there's a new business and there was learning experiences that were birthed. You could say the same thing about a relationship. When let's say someone says, oh my God, I'm so in love and I'm so happy and a lot of people are quarantined together right now, or I'm super feeling so many things come up with my partner or whatever that it is. And so there's two things that can be birthed, right? I'm so grateful that I have an opportunity to be quarantined with a beloved. At the same time, you could have a truth being birthed of, oh my God, I'm realizing that this relationship is totally not going to work. And so you have the same event, right? And two different truths. So another example could be, we're all on Facebook Live right now. Like whoever's watching this and myself, we're on Facebook Live. That's the truth, right? Well, the truth is that I'm talking and your truth is that you're listening. We're at the same thing, but there's two different truths, right? We're literally at the same event and there's two different ways that it can be perceived. So I just wanted to share with you of whatever is going on in your life right now, or whatever perceived results, whatever perceived thoughts, whatever perceived feelings that you're allowing to come through you with whatever's happening in the world right now, whether it's a good thing, like there's, like I said, massive child sex slavery or trafficking that's being stopped right now, whether it's, you're really nervous about the vaccine and if it's going to be a forced vaccine, whatever those perceived thoughts and feelings are, realize that there's multiple truths for one thing. And you get to then, as of my Wisdom Wednesday post today, was you then get to choose what truth aligns with you. What truth feels good? you know, we all could choose a truth of, oh my God, this sucks, this is whatever, and I'm gonna Netflix and chill and whatever that is. Yet, was that maybe the best feeling option? You know, yesterday I talked to my Instagram a little bit. If you haven't followed me on my new one, follow it. That I do yoga religiously. I think a lot of you know that. Yet I really didn't want to yesterday. I had a lot of resistance. I had a lot of anger that was moving through me yesterday. I had a lot of anger there's a lot of momentum around anger in me yesterday. And I was like, you know, I just don't want to do yoga. I want to sit here and I want to sleep and I just don't want to do this. And I just want to scream. And it was a lot of momentum of that. And I was like, you know, I'm going to show up to my yoga practice. I'm going to do it. And I showed the fuck up. Now there's multiple truths in that, right? The truth was that I was feeling angry about something. I had a lot of momentum of anger, and I had a lot of momentum of I wanted to release the anger. I just didn't know how to move through it. Like I called a girlfriend and I had this resolution I was trying to move to. I was like, I want to move here. I want to get there. I want to stabilize this. I want my nervous system to go here. Yet in that, I was telling you that's my truth, right? However, the truth in my body was I had all this anger. And so do you see how there was literally just one thing I'm desiring to move through, and there's so many truths in my own reality of how I'm moving from here to truth, from here to there. And so I wanted just to come on of whatever's going on in your reality of really understanding that truth for you, because it's going to look different for everyone. Okay, and if you have any questions on that, feel free to comment below. You can always message me or reach out. I'm happy to move through that with you as well. And this is something I also do with clients, or moving through them with helping them really understand their emotions and getting clarity on how to come back to a centered place so they can accelerate their business. So the other thing that I really wanted to share with you is a lot of people are feeling really, really stressed right now about money. And totally understandable. Not saying it's not. However, let's just dive in. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to provide some wisdom around money. So let's just drop into the idea of money, right? I don't have like a piece. I wish I had a dollar bill towards me right now. But anyway, okay. When you just look at a dollar bill, what is it? What actually is it, right? It's a piece of paper. Literally, money is just a piece of paper that has art on it and some symbols and the currency of whatever country it's in. That's what money is. Like it's a piece of paper with art and a number and a currency. Okay, so from that then, right? What meaning has money been given? Money has been given meaning from the banks. Money has been given meaning from us. Money has been given meaning of if I give you this piece of paper, there's something that I exchange back. That somehow this piece of paper is now worth something because I'm receiving something. So just think about that. It's not actually that money is simply a medium. And I have a beautiful video coming out tomorrow about what a medium is. Money is just a medium, a piece of paper that literally is communicating. It's a symbol of communication of I'm here sharing this with you, and I am now going to receive something back. Hey, Alicia, I love you so much. And in that's literally just a medium of exchange. Just as this phone is serving me as a medium of exchange. It is here so I can speak through it so you can receive it. Money is the same concept. It's just a medium. However, we've given so much meaning to that, right? Yet it's not the actual dollar or the actual money that should be given the meaning to, right? It's about what experiences are happening through that exchange. So let's talk about this. Let's go deeper, right? So many people are losing their jobs. I know that America's at an all-time high. I haven't looked at a lot of other countries. I think we're around 10 million people that are unemployed recently. I know Italy's at an all-time high with the northern Italy, because that's where a lot of older people are. I know Singapore's going on lockdown. Australia has. There's a lot of momentum, right? These are a lot of things, and when you think about it, a lot of these things take money. Like, to not have a life, you're receiving something because you're offering your time, and in exchange you're receiving a medium of money from that, and now you expect to go to the store or go out and do things and have that, and now you don't necessarily have that consistency that you were having. So what you want to do is you want to understand, okay, I had this piece of paper, this money that was a medium that was putting into my bank account because I offered something. So if I have a lot of anxiety or a lot of feelings coming up around where is the world going, where is money going to go? Because reality is, maybe everyone's going to be bankrupt and and oh my God, there's going to be all these things. Do you see how already your mind now just went past the place of where we can come back to logic? Your mind just went into an emotional spiral when we go there, past the point, which is now your nervous system activating, past the point of let's go back to ground zero. Ground zero is that money is a piece of paper. I was receiving it, or I am receiving it because of my time I was offering to someone, or a company, or a corporation. I don't have that right now. So what can I do to start creating that momentum again? What can I start doing to offer something and create that flow between a medium of money and myself and others? And, a great way would be to start this process is, when you go to the grocery store or when you are, spending if it's on your rent, just simply go, thank you so much, money. Thank you so much that you're here. Thank you so much that I'm able to have this delicious food. Thank you so much for serving as a medium for this to be taken care of right now. If you're watching this, you have Wi-Fi or data, so somehow money got you here, right? So thank you so much, money, to be serving as a medium for this. So no matter what the dollar amount is that's actually in your account or what's going on, start to just look at it as what you already have. And, something I obviously am not a financial advisor, and I'm not an MD, yet I feel like I know a lot about energy, and I know a lot about emotional trauma, and I know a lot about how we can create more momentum around money in a way that feels good. So something that I would suggest, if there is a lot of stress around money right now, or people are having a lot of anxiety around where money is going to come from, what's going to happen, one thing that I would highly suggest is open up a credit card account. And you may be saying, Colleen, you are out of your fucking mind. Look, the thing that I truly, truly believe is that don't open up a credit card just to be like, I'm going to go buy something on Gucci and Prada and this. Open up a credit card and go, you know what? I'm going to invest this money into a online course, or I'm going to invest to an online summit, or I'm going to invest into a business class. I know Yale just opened up a business class, I think, for free. These are things that I'm going to do. I'm going to take the course. I'm going to do whatever it is. And I'm going to really start to understand how I can do this. And maybe you go into quote unquote debt. I really don't like that word. I say that if you're spending correctly, it's an investment. Like food is an investment in yourself. I believe having a phone is an investment in yourself. I would say a TV is not so much an investment in yourself unless you're using it for a work. Books are an investment in yourself. So start to look at, if I buy a credit card, how many books could I get on Amazon? And if you're like, well, my credit score sucks, Colleen, go to PayPal. PayPal has your another credit thing that you could use. And so I want you to start just getting in this place of lessening the relief of the amount of money you have and starting to see how you can be creative with your money. I remember when I first started my business just over 2 years ago, 2 years and like 2 months or something now, I got really, really creative with credit cards. I was really, really great at understanding like, okay, well, this one's due date is here and this one's here, so I can use this. And then this one I would get rewards from, like extra cash just for spending, which was like $100 a month. And I would use that literally to like then pay for other things. I like always did that. And I was very creative with it. I've changed a lot of my money habits because I'm in a different place now. Yet when I started, I asked myself, how can I get creative with my money? If I don't have this amount of money, but this is something that I really want to invest in because I believe it's going to get me further, how can I get creative instead of just saying, I don't have the money, I can't do it. And so that doesn't feel good to say, right? It doesn't feel good in your system to be like, oh, I don't have money, so I'm not going to do it. Like if you really want to do something, you absolutely have the money. Even in the 4-hour work week, a beautiful tool that he says, and this is something I've lived by for a long time, is he says, what is the cost of me not doing this? So I remember, this was like a while ago, like there was a team member that I had on my team, this was like over a year ago, and it was like costing me so much, and I feel like the work was never being done right, and I was like so stressed, and it was like all this, and I was like losing money and time. And so I realized that what was it costing me to not let the girl go? Because I was so afraid to do that. It was costing me a lot. It's costing me my time, my creation, all this stuff. And so I desire in this communication that I'm offering you is for you to understand that money isn't the end all be all. It's literally just a piece of paper that serves as a medium. the meaning that you give to that can accelerate. And you might be like, Colleen, you're full of shit. I don't even want to try this. Well, just try it. Just try it when you go to things. You know what? It feels really good to know that I'm going to buy these oranges, I'm going to buy these avocados, I'm going to buy this coffee, and it feels really good to know this is going to feel really good. It feels really good to know that there's more money coming. It feels really good to know that I could apply for a credit card. It feels really good to know that there is a way I maybe could create another way amount of money. If you look online right now, there's so many jobs. You just go to Upwork or not even Upwork, it's called another one. If you Google it, or I can leave it here. There's so many tech companies that are posting jobs right now, educational companies. I mean, there's so many that are online, they're doing this. It just takes a simple step of you believing in yourself. And if you want your purpose to be your business, you know, like, that's great. And I like, you know, I was blessed enough to figure it out along the way and do some things, but you've got to bet on yourself. You've got to believe on yourself. Jesse Itzler just did a beautiful post yesterday about how he spent $320,000 on seats, like courtside seats, when he didn't have the money. He borrowed it from a friend. And then that client was Jay-Z that he took to that $320,000 courtside seat became his first client at Marquise Jets for a year. Well, that 10x, that $320,000, 10x his first sale. So I'm not saying go and spend $320,000 or figure that out. I am trying to have you think bigger. Stop thinking of how little money you have and start feeling to how you can create new ways of income, and start allowing relief to come through you of that money is this end all be all thing. And I was there for a long time. It's programmed in us, it's trained in us to be like, oh my God, I have to count my money, I have to look at this, it needs to be this. And I really believe, yes, that those are all important. And I also really believe how much of your time is focused on that versus focused on creating. How much of your time is focused on budgeting versus how much of your time is like, how can I focus on creating more money? You know, one word I grew up with a lot, and my mom watches this, sorry mom, but they would always say a lot, you know, you can't spend this or you can't do that, or we need to budget. And even in this time, you know, I've seen some things and I'm like, if you just said the word budget, why couldn't we focus on that thing with creating? How could we create something new, create something, add value? And I feel that's really going to add some relief to this ideology about money and having stress around it in this time. So anyway, I hope this serves you. This is a wisdom drop. Also, if you haven't seen, I'm having a free, totally free virtual happy hour tomorrow. It is April 9th, I believe it is, and it is at 6:30 PST. It is on Zoom, so it will not be on Facebook. It is about the awakening of COVID-19. I'm going to be going into various global agendas that are going on right now with COVID-19. So I'll go into child sex trafficking. I'll be going into pharmaceuticals. I'll be going into Apple. I'll be going into ventilators. I'll be going into the healthcare system. I'll be going into global leaders like Bill Gates. I'll be going into Steve Jobs, Jeffrey Einstein. I messed his name up, but anyway, he's another one. I'm going to be going into some of these global leaders of what's going on with them and what to watch with them. Also Jeff Bezos, there's some beautiful things to be on the lookout with him. So I'm going to be sharing that. And if you are someone who feels called to be here, as you should feel like a calling of like, I just know I've got to be on this happy hour, I don't know why, then just message me below and I'll make sure you get the link. And then if you watch this and this served you, please feel free to comment, share it on your feed, tag a friend, and if you have any questions at all, I'm literally here for you. Just feel free to reach out to me. You can do it on Messenger, on Instagram DM. I have my email list, so if you want to do that, whatever works for you, I'm here for you. I desire to support you. I desire for you to have clarity on how to really grow your perspective and grow your business and grow your income. And regardless of financial system we'll be existing in, right now we're still on, monetary, but let's just remember that let's get into the creative mode and that truth and that relief. So anyway, I hope this served, as I said, and we will talk super soon.